First, I want to thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to come here and talk on this stage and hopefully inspire somebody. So let's give them a round of applause, everyone. Thank you. All right. So who wants, raise your hand if you want to learn how to generate leads. I know it's kind of lame. What about lead gen on steroids? Anybody? Raise your hand. Okay, next slide. What about lead gen on steroids that's free? Anybody? All right, what about free lead gen on steroids and it's on autopilot? Anybody? Raise your hand. Okay, so for me, everything started when I first got my real estate license. Actually, I'll take it back. Everything started when I was in middle school and I realized that I was not a sprinter, I was a marathon runner. But I'll get back to that a little later. When I first got my real estate license, I realized, just like many of you, I think, that real estate school does not teach you anything, so you gotta, get you more education going. And I started getting into designations didn't really teach me anything other than they don't do anything for you unless, of course, you take massive action. But this man, Mark Given, who knows him? Mark Given he was one of my favorites at GRI class. He planted a couple of ideas into my head. One was staying ahead of the curve, and the second one was exit strategy. Exit strategy back then, 6 years ago, was a very vague idea for me. I thought that real estate agents sell houses until they die, or sell as many houses, save as much money, or invest money and live all of that. So it was kind of very vague. Staying ahead of the curve, I was like, okay, what's that? What's that all about? Google search, and a lot of influencers back then, including Gary Vee, that's his shoes, by the way, all talking and preaching about video and the importance of video. But not the video where you show houses. You gotta put your face in it. And I'm like, well, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I qualify, Okay, what else is there? How else I'm gonna get business and I'm gonna be successful? The other option was to cold call, door knock, and kind of lump this whole more traditional lead gen methods. So, okay, I had to either put my mug on the video or talk to strangers, convince them to like and trust me enough to do business with me. At that time, both were hard. And what do I pick? So I picked video. And I want to share with you a little bit of my journey and a little bit of how I did it, how I came up with a strategy that led to some success, and hopefully I can inspire somebody to do the same thing. And I want to share how just 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, in 2020, I made a little over 2 million. I know, it's nothing to be proud of. And then the next year, I made almost 15 million in sales. Actually, I made a little more. I had to put a few under my husband's name because we were transitioning into new brokerage. But that's about 600% jump, right? I'm not a mathematician, but anyways. I want to share a little bit how it took me 3 years to get 1,000 subscribers, and I just got this memory popped up on my Facebook that it took me 3 years to get 1,000 subscribers. And then 1 year to 3 more thousand subscribers onto my YouTube channel. And how my strategy allowed me to actually take a break from posting on my channel for the past 7 months, I think. I haven't posted anything. You can see that the stats are from February until today, or yesterday, and how my channel still grew without me putting any videos. But of course, who cares about subscribers? As long as those subscribers calling you and converting into clients. Few strategies and few things that I implemented, how I came up with this, and how you can decide whether or not you want to go through the pain of being on video and maybe do the same thing. So first of all, anybody in this room, as long as you have a cell phone, you don't even need fancy equipment, and have a face and have a voice, you can do it. Anybody can do a video. Anybody can be on YouTube and produce content. The only problem is a lot of people, and I was that person when I first started. I was looking for a golden nugget. I was looking how to cut a corner. I was looking, some people want to go viral. The problem is YouTube strategy, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So if you cannot commit, then you might as well not even start with this. Second thing, something that I had to overcome myself, and sometimes I still have this little voice in my head telling me, well, who are you? Why do you think people want to listen to you? You can't even put a sentence together. You're a foreigner, you have an accent. People don't even understand half of the things that you're saying. Just shut her up. The best way to do it is get busy where you don't even have time to think about it, or listen to that negative voice, and just keep providing value. You gotta find out what your audience wants as a realtor, right? By the way, quick poll, is it realtor or realtor? Realtor, raise your hand. Put it down. Realtor, raise your hand. Well, it's neither. As you can see, this is a screenshot of my channel. I don't have a single word on it where it says that I'm a realtor. Can you find one? No. The banner says subscribe to learn more about what it's like to live in Asheville. And the button says subscribe. Nothing on the channel, nothing when the people come to my channel and find my videos says, hey, I'm a realtor. People don't give a shit that you're a realtor. What's that expression that people want to know how much you care or they want to know how much you care until they know how much you know, or something like that.
People don't care how much you know until they know how much you know.
Somebody said it better. That's right. So my channel, again, I went through everything. I went through every stage. First, I did have information that, hey, I'm a realtor, I'm important, here, call me, let's, talk about real estate needs. That strategy didn't take me anywhere. So I got rid of that completely. I have nothing that says that I'm a realtor. When I introduce myself in the video, I have a quickly intro that, hey, my name is Elena, I'm a realtor in Asheville, North Carolina, blah, blah, blah. We help people relocate to the area. That's it. Next, you have to have a plan and strategy. Just because you married to this idea to create content, to be on video, overcome your fears, and you're like, okay, let's go, let's do it. That was my approach when I first started. But I didn't have a strategy. Zero strategy. I was still trying to figure out, and I was kind of throwing things against the wall and see what's gonna stick. Have a strategy. YouTube is biggest or second biggest search engine after Google, and Google owns it. So there's a lot of things that are involved in the production of the video, and it can be confusing and overwhelming. So I highly recommend getting a coach, getting a mentor, somebody who did it, who's done it, have a proven track record, and who can show you exactly what to do and how to do it. Again, I think I had 3 or 4 different courses that I bought over my journey with YouTube. And I started with somebody who was pretty high up there in the YouTube influencers world. And while I got some basics about how to do YouTube, how it all works conceptually, I also got some bad advice. And I see a lot of other coaches and mentors there giving out some bad advice. So a couple of things to be aware when you hear a coach tells you run Facebook ads, or they tell you how to kind of cut corners and get there quicker. Run ads, big no. I've never done ads, but I hear other people do ads, and that's gonna ruin your channel. AI will not like it, so don't do that. Same as sharing on social media and sending your videos to friends and family. I've been there, I've done it all. I would, just because that coach, the first coach that I got, I was told, you put out the video and you share it everywhere on social media, send it to your friends and family, and I was annoying everyone and saying, well, can you watch my video? Can you put a like and make a little comment? And my friends at the end were like, oh, again, seeing her videos. But that strategy will ruin your channel, so don't do it. So some things to kind of be aware of about what your coach is telling you. No basic rules. When I first got into YouTube, first I would record a video, I think about a topic like, well, what it's like to buy a house in North Carolina, or what's the due diligence period. And then I upload it, and then I wait for clients to come to me. Nothing happened, because I missed this first key kind of element of production of YouTube videos. Research, super important. You gotta research, and use different tools like Google search or YouTube search. Are they free and accessible and available to everyone? I also like to use keywords everywhere in TubeBuddy and vidIQ, Chrome extensions for my research. So you gotta research before you even come up with the idea, come up with how you're gonna shoot a video or what your video is gonna be about. And you gotta find out what people want through your research, what people are looking for, what people are coming to YouTube, and what information they're looking for. Batch create content. Everyone's busy, and to maximize your time and be kind of not fall behind, batch create your content. So when you research several topics, not just one video, but research several topics and record them on the same date. That way, when shit hits the fan, like you gotta put out a fire with your client, you have 2, 3, 4 videos already lined up and scheduled to be launched on your channel. That way, you're not stressing out. When you're ready to record a video, I recommend just having kind of bullet points, not a script. When you have a script that you memorize, you're gonna come off as a robot, and nobody likes robots. And you're thinking, well, then I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm gonna ramble. As long as you come out authentic and sincere, and you give your honest feedback and opinion within, Realtor Association of Realtors approved topics, you will connect with your audience a lot better than if it was strictly scripted. So have talking points and talk through them. Record your video and B-roll, and few different things that are super important in the successful video or components of the video. Intro, call to action in the beginning, keep it engaging. You might have bullet points in the video. I'm gonna talk about 10 different neighborhoods, 10 walkable neighborhoods in Asheville or something like that. And then number one, number 2, that way audience knows where you're at. And call to action at the end. Super important, not just for engagement from potential clients, audience, lead, but for AI. Because YouTube is ruled by AI, and AI is connected with algorithm and tells algorithm what to do. And when you send people at the end of the video, again, I've done it all. At the end of the video, I would say, let's connect. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram, blah, 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 or whatever. That sends everyone a message, first of all, that you need to jump, they need to jump off your channel and go somewhere else. And YouTube does not like that shit. YouTube will reward you for keeping people on their platform, whether they keep watching your video, suggested video, or as long as they stay on your channel, YouTube will love you and reward you and push your content forward. So at least those key components of the video. Edit, and many people are like, well, I'm not an editor. I learned iMovie pretty quickly, but in this day and age, you don't even need to edit. You can outsource to Fiverr, and that's simple, easy, inexpensive way to edit your videos. Upload and optimize. So when you did your research, you researched your keywords, and your keywords need to be in title, in the description, and in tags. Super important. Then you also have to optimize your thumbnail. The thumbnail is that first image that people see when they come to the channel. The thumbnail, whatever's written on the thumbnail, does not have to be the same as the title of your video. And you gotta research, ideally you want to research the optimal time to upload your video, just like you would when you upload it on Instagram, right? What's the best time to upload to Instagram? Same thing. You want to upload when your audience is actually there. When you upload the video, you gotta engage. Just like on social media, when somebody makes a comment, you're not just ignoring them and ghosting them, you engage. And first of all, it's the right thing to do. You gotta respond to people who actually took time, watched your crap, and you gotta engage with them, even trolls. Nobody likes trolls, and what I like to do, I like to troll the trolls. You gotta be professional and polite. Sometimes you gotta try to kill those assholes with kindness, because first of all, as much as you want to be nasty or just snap at them, other people, other legit people who want to engage with you, they're going to see that too, so that's not going to look good on you. So don't do that. Kill them with kindness, and when you do that, algorithm and AI sees that, oh, there's engagement going, there's conversation back and forth. Troll the trolls and help those idiots help you. Keep them coming, feed the trolls. then you're gonna want to come back and analyze and see if your video is performing or not. Even though you've done all the right steps, sometimes the video will not perform. So you gotta come back and analyze. Ideally, you want to have your video suggested. Like, see, this one is suggested videos is number 3. Most people come from the YouTube search to my video, to this particular video, or to the channel. The goal is to have YouTube suggest your videos. That's where the money is. And then thumbnail, coming back to thumbnail. Click-through rate is another thing to look at and see. Click-through rate basically means if your thumbnail is performing or not. So you can come back and tweak, change your thumbnail, put somewhere else, something else, and then give it a week or 2, a month, come back and see if it's better or not, if that number changed. So rule of thumb, you want it to be between 2 and 10%. That's the 50% of the channels, that's what they do. So the higher the better. And then we gotta rinse and repeat, because it's a long game. You're not just gonna do videos for a couple of videos here, a couple of videos there. The most important with YouTube is not just optimizing and all that, but being persistent and consistent with your videos. If you can't sustain a certain rhythm, like I could not, some people have subscribed to watch a weekly video. Well, I knew that I cannot put out a weekly video, when I got busier. I didn't even put anything there. I did not want to over-promise and under-deliver. So my goal was every other week. So whatever you can sustain, stick to that schedule. If it's every other week, try to do it every other week, consistently. Couldn't think of anybody else to put there when I thought about get obsessed or be average. But really, you gotta buy into this idea, get obsessed with it, and believe in it, buy into it, and just get to work. And it might sound cliche, but it allowed me to create pretty much an army of super fans. These are some of the reviews that I got on my Google My Business. And those I just pulled some that actually mentioned YouTube. Most of them also from YouTube channel, they just didn't mention YouTube up there. But I mean, anybody can Google my name, Elena Kovrogin, and you'll see my reviews. They're all from YouTube channel. And the difference between strangers who you have to approach, you have to cold call, you have to convert, they don't know you have to earn their trust. These people, they already love me and trust me and they want to work with me. And they thank me for putting out all this content. It's been the greatest and the best feeling in the world. When people thank me in their emails for putting out their content and being so helpful. This is a little snapshot. Just emails. In 2 years, I got almost 400 emails from YouTube. People emailing me, found my videos, who have a question, who want to relocate to the area and buy real estate property. Of course, this is the top of the funnel. So not everyone will convert because, first of all, some people are in the research stage, some people want to go to South Carolina or somewhere else. I don't have to convert none of them. In fact, some people are disappointed that I referred them to one of our team members because they wanted to work with me. Like I said, this is just email. People also reach out to me through text, calls, register on my website, start following me on social media, and we connect that way. Those are just like a few snapshots from the emails, and you can see how, they're thanking me. It feels good for a change. Instead of you calling those Zillow leads and they're being hostile or whatever, they don't want to talk to you and who are you, they actually want to work with me. And like I said in the beginning, I haven't posted, things happen. We were reconstructing our business model and stuff like that. So this strategy allowed me to take a break since February, haven't posted a video. Not proud of that. I'm working on the new batch of new videos. And also, quick note, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to post videos for 6 months and be like, okay, I'm done, I'm just gonna wait and they're gonna come, right? No, you have to put work in to get your channel running and get the engagement, help AI push your videos, help people discover you. June 21st, I got a message from a lead from YouTube that they are looking to buy in a $2 million price range. That was 6 months after my last video was on the YouTube. Who had a Zillow lead who you were trying to follow up with, called you back in 7 months and said, by the way, I remembered you you call me and you wanted to get more information if I want to buy or sell, do you still want to work with me? And these people are getting ready to close on a house at the end of October at 3.4 million from YouTube. I showed them we looked at 3 houses. They came, they looked at 3 houses, the easiest deal. In fact, one of our team members just got a lead, $1 million lead, right then. $1.8 million lead from YouTube. Because I realized last year was when this fire hydrant opened up for me. It was great, right? It was the greatest feeling, but closing only from YouTube, 36 deals from YouTube, 41 total, I think, last year. That was tough. It's a good problem to have, right? But it was still, it was not sustainable for me. So like, I need help. So now one of our team members got another lead 7 months after I put my last video. There's a lot more information that goes in, a lot more that goes behind this. If you want to reach out to me, let's connect. This is my social media and contact information. I'll be happy to answer more questions or maybe guide you. But I want to say that if I could do it, this whole package with accents, with stumbling, with not be able to even pronounce the words or put a sentence together, if I could do it, you can most certainly do it, and much better than I could do it. Thank you.